Welcome to the girls. We're here at one of my most favorite places. Janine and I are at Vito's Coal Fire Pizza and Restaurant. And we're getting our drinks made right now.
Drink on.
What are you having?
I'm having a Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. Janine's a whiner.
I am.
And look at my pretty color. What is this?
Martini.
Ooh, a pomegranate martini. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I guess you're driving.
I'm driving. We have a driver. It's called Dad. Anyway, so we're here in St. Clair, and we're happy to take it to Schuylkill County, okay, to talk about restaurants and, you know, eating and going out to eat, and we're going to learn how to work here later in the show. We're going to be with some of the employees, and we're going to learn about some of the great food here. Who doesn't like to eat?
You're going to work. I'm going to eat.
Awesome.
I already know how to cook a little bit, but
story
you know,
of our lives, right?
Exactly. Work, work, work. But you know, I had a great weekend, so I'm ready to just fire it up for the week and whatever. I had a real great weekend. I went to a nice bridal shower, and you weren't able to attend because you were away somewhere.
I was restful too. We went away with some friends, had a electronic-free weekend.
Electronic-free?
Yes.
Oh, is that why I didn't hear from you?
Yes. No phones, no internet, just playing board games. I said to the kids, this is what we used to do back in the olden day, because we were playing board games and we just hung out, and it was in a cabin, so it was nice. The kids played in the snow, and it was a nice time.
Well, that's all we had to do when I was your age and the kids' age, because we didn't have electronics. So yeah, you came a long way.
Huh. Well, you know, this year is the big 4-0.
This year's a big 4-0 for you, and that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, I can't believe 40 years have passed. I don't know how that happened though, because I'm only 43.
I don't know, I must be adopted.
I know.
What do you think?
I think you're Dad's kids.
Okay.
I just came along and whatever, but you know, sometimes with those special occasions, you always want to get something that's really neat.
Yeah.
So you mentioned about electronics, and I just found the neatest thing that is going to change the way that people get engaged, how it just changes the whole event.
Okay.
And this particular thing, Janine, if I make sure I do it right, this little thing that's here, I want you to look at something, and I'd like you to wait till my little timer's done. I'm making sure here.
Okay.
This is called something that's very, very revolutionary. It was developed by some college students.
Right.
And there's something inside this box that I'd like for you to take a look at.
Okay.
All right? And then I'll tell you what's, go ahead, open it up.
Ooh, we love Sophie Jewelers.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look at that. Is that for me?
It could be for you.
Look at that ring.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, we should mention that all of our jewelry today
is from Sophie Jewelers. Mark, hint, hint, hint. Her 40th birthday is coming.
My earrings that you're never going to see again.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It'll fit me, but it's pretty as heck.
Now, Mark will be able to see the reaction that you had to that ring.
Okay.
Because this box, as I said, is something special.
Okay.
It has a little camera in it right there.
Isn't that neat?
And so I'm pointing this at you. It's recording everything as we speak.
We hope it is.
So could you imagine giving this to your girlfriend and saying, would you marry me? And the reaction is right there, taped right there. And it's stored on a little disc on the side here, and you could take that and have that as a keepsake.
I love
and
it.
show your kids when they're 40.
I love it.
And show them how you got engaged.
Sophie is the only one in northeastern Pennsylvania that has this.
Right.
So this is super cool.
It's called a ring cam.
Okay.
Could you imagine a ring cam?
I love it. Well,
so you don't have to hire somebody to come in if you're looking for a unique way to do it. And it doesn't have to be just for an engagement, because I just had a 40th wedding anniversary. How great would that be?
Is it still going?
It's still going. Hello.
Thank you for my earrings and my bracelet.
Oh God, you put her in front of a camera, you'll never get her out. So she has
See you
two
later.
cameras.
All right, so then it's like, how do you turn it off?
I don't know.
This button right here. Watch, we'll be recording. Did you ever do that? I got a new, when we went to Jamaica, I had a new iPad, and it was the only thing I could use because, again, I had no cell phone service. So my daughter is out on a boat, and I'm watching her, and I'm recording. I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Look at the water. Say hi, say cheese, and wave, right?
And what was happening?
I went back to the room to look at, again, crystal clear water. The guy brought her right up near the dock so I can see. Well, all the video was me walking away on the dock saying, look how cool this is.
So you actually turned it off when you thought you were turning it on?
Yes, I had it turned off when I thought it was on and on when I thought it was off. Son of a bee.
Well, that's why we have professionals that do these things, but now you have your own little professional in the box.
You hope. You have to hold the button down for like 3 seconds.
We'll have to check it out.
You know, follow the directions, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you, Sophie. So I have my beautiful necklace on here, and this is great. Look at that. Look how it moves.
Oh, we talked about it in show 1 about that using negative space.
Negative space.
And layering. Same thing with jewelry this year. I know I'm getting on a tangent with jewelry, but
I know.
Negative space and layers is the way, especially, again, we talked about that with the nail, on the nail show with Renee Meyer, so you want to layer and you want to use negative space.
Right.
So
well,
you
my
won't be
negative
getting that back either, Sophie Jewelers. Okay, so
well,
today,
I'm going to have a sip because I'm getting thirsty. And besides, this is a beautiful martini, and they have all kinds of martinis, Jenny.
They do.
Did you look at this bar?
I love this
Everything.
bar. You know, it's nice because it's Vito's coal-fired pizza, but they don't only serve pizza here, right?
Oh, no. They have everything, the delicious seafoods. And when Daddy and I call anybody and tell them that we're coming to Vito's, would they like to go?
Oh.
They just drop what we're doing, go through any weather.
Because you'll be wearing elastic pants after eating here. It's like everything. The Italians, they just bring out so much food that you just leave here so full.
When we come back, I'm going to talk with Kelly, and she is the manager. She is part owner of this beautiful establishment, Kelly Valenti, and we're going to get the other side of the restaurant view.
Yes. Oh my God, they're going to put me to work behind with the employees. We'll put you on training and learn what it's like to be behind the scenes at a restaurant, especially a restaurant like this for Vito's coal-fired pizza. So stay right with us here on The Girls.
Welcome back to The Girls. If you're just joining us, I am with the owner of Vito's Coal-Fired Pizza and Restaurant and More in St. Clair, Pennsylvania. This is Kelly Valenti, and she is the woman behind the man that you always see when you see Vito's. When you come to Vito's, this is the woman. You have your entire family working here, don't you, Kelly?
Yeah, my children work here. Yeah.
So thank you for having the time. I know that you must be so busy managing the restaurant. I can only imagine what it's like for you with everything that you have going on, from the time that someone calls you and makes a reservation till the time their food actually comes out. So
yeah, that's what it is. It's timing is everything. It's when the customer walks through the door till we get them seated, till the girl goes over, takes their order, then puts the order into the kitchen, and it all has to work together.
Now, when you were a little girl, did you ever imagine that you would own a restaurant?
No, I didn't. No. And I kind of married into the restaurant business, and so I kind of had to learn over the years how to. My husband kind of has been doing it since he was young, but I kind of had to learn over the years how to manage people, how to, orders and just everything that goes into it, and there's a lot that goes into it.
Well, you had to manage a lot because you have 3 children.
I have 3 children, yes. So, 3 children, 2 dogs.
3 children, 2 dogs, the husband, your mom even works here as well, doesn't she?
Yep, she's a hostess.
So what's it like having your whole family here sometimes under one roof? Could it be unnerving?
Sometimes. It's sometimes because they have a tendency, they don't want mom or dad telling them, do this, don't do that, or whatever. But it's nice though, a Friday or Saturday night when your whole family is here, and they're here and working, and they're here for the business because they want to see it a success too.
Right.
So it all it's good. It works out good.
And each person plays a different role. Your mother is a hostess, and of course you're overseeing all the operations. And then your daughter, when she's home from college. Yeah, when she's home from college,
she usually does the cash register and the desserts, and she'll help hostess, and my son Philip will cook.
So he's getting growing. The only one who's not here that we don't see a lot of time is your little guy, little Vito.
Yeah, well, once in a while. At Christmas time, he came in and helped a little bit. He made a couple pizzas, and he did okay. But he's only 14, so he has a couple years to go.
Well, tomato sauce runs through your veins because look, he had your father-in-law, and then came right from Italy.
Right.
And so it's coming along, through the whole family. Yeah. And did you learn how to cook some of the special things too? Are you learning?
I could. Yes, I cook a lot of Italian. I'm Irish, but being married into an Italian family, I learned to cook Italian. So yes, I do a lot of cooking. I do a lot of cooking at home. I'll give some input here, but but they're the recipes that they have here are from my father-in-law, and then they're passed down. And Vito and Camise and my son do a really good job, you know, coming up with new things.
Now, what happens when you have all your reservations set, and then all of a sudden you have people, maybe a party of 20, walk in? What does that do to your schedule that night? I mean, how do they get all that food out so fast? I'm always amazed to see that.
It is. The kitchen that we have, they do amazing job. The servers that we have, they're amazing, and we just do. It's just, you know, we just do it fly in the handle. I have another hostess, Carrie, that works with me, that we just kind of work well together, that if we get thrown into that situation where a 20 walks in, they may have to wait a little bit, but we get them in, we get them served, and for the most part, everybody's always happy.
And who comes up with all the specials? Because the menu here, if you've never been here, first of all, you have to come, but the menu is huge. It's like a big, heavy book. But then on top of that, every time we come, there's a surprise of a special.
Every 2 weeks on a Friday, we change our specials, and it's a combination. Like I said, it's Vito, Camise, my son Philip. They do it all together. I'll type them up. I kind of put my own little wording into it. You know, they tell me what they're going to have, and then I'll make up a description. And it's like I said, it's a family-owned business, and we all work together well. And we have a lot of the employees that we've had with us. We're coming on our 50-year anniversary, and a lot of the people we still have are people that started with us from the beginning. And we don't have a high turnover with servers, so I think that we're good to work for, in my opinion anyway. But I think people stay because they want to work here. It's a successful business, and we're good to them.
Well, and how quickly can you train a server if they've never, ever done anything before?
It depends. Some people pick it up right away. Some people may may have to train for a couple weeks. We have a lot going on here. I mean, our menu is so different than anywhere anyone's ever worked before. So that's a big thing for people to learn our menu. We have a full service bar. We have a lot of wines, a lot of different beers. So it's a lot for people to learn, but they do it. They do it. And
well,
so,
the reason
like I said, everyone's different.
Right. The reason I asked is because if you could see, Jeannine isn't with us. So Jeannine is with the waitresses, and they're going to give her a crash course in making something special. So stay with us, because when we come back, we're going to get and see over there and see what Jeannine's cooking up for us. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Oh,
texting while we're working.
No texting here. I guess we can't text and talk like we can in our job. All right. Well, Sheila, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to put me to work here and show everyone at home what it is to work behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, yeah, we're going to make a cappuccino.
Okay.
And an espresso.
All right. I love coffee, so this will be great.
We're going to take this off. This is where the coffee comes out of.
Okay.
And these are the little pods of espresso.
All right.
So that's going to fit into there.
All right.
Okay. And then this goes up inside. You're going to feel grooves.
All right.
So let's...
Like I'm underneath the vehicle, right? Working?
This way.
This way? All right. Yep.
Pull it all the way over towards the right. It's not coming?
No.
Let me see. Let me try. I'll get you started.
I'm still in training.
You had it.
Oh, I had it? Okay. Okay.
Just goes that way.
Okay.
Okay. So then this is the cup that's going to catch the espresso. And all you have to do is hit that button.
Oh, it's not that hard. And then we wait for the magic to happen. Do, 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 do.
Now, if you were having just an espresso, you're finished with that, and that would just go into
the little cute cup.
Little cute cup.
These cute baby cup. But there's a lot of power behind these babies, right?
They are actually, yes, there are.
All right, so we wait for that. Now, do you only use one of these?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this is what we use to steam the milk.
Okay.
So this is going to go into the cup here.
Okay.
And then this goes inside of here to steam the milk.
Now you have to be careful, that's very hot.
Very hot, very hot. So what you want to do, you want to move it around, lift it up and down just to get a little air in there.
Now, could you make a pretty design in there, or is that
No, I'm
okay?
not that skilled.
You can't write like the girls.
No.
Darn it. Okay.
No.
So we just put that in, right, and we're ready to
pour from back to the front.
Okay.
That's what Kelly taught me.
back to front. Neat. Why is that? To mix it?
I guess maybe to get the foam, and then you could scoop a little foam out with the spoon.
Okay.
And there's your cappuccino.
And voila, look at that. Oh, I already spilt it. Well, I could watch her do it. I could help you on your job and be like, go Sheila, good job, good job. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I'm seeing Marla now.
Yes, she's gonna plate some Italian lemon cream cake.
Ooh, okay, goody. Well, they have great desserts here at Vito's too. We're with Marla, and we're going to show that you actually make all your desserts here, right?
Yes.
And then you decorate them. So this part I'm not as nervous about, right?
Okay, well first you start with just a little bit of
Design.
design, yep.
Oh, just a little bit? Can I write the girls?
You can do whatever you want, yep.
See, I'm good with like artwork.
You are.
Trying to be anyway. Well, I should have spoke too soon.
Perfect.
So there we go, the girls. How's that? So they make your dessert look so nice here. Okay.
And then you can scoop a piece of cake and put it on the plate.
All right. This is like my kids' favorite part when we eat here at Vito's and we can't breathe after dinner, and then we have to go and look at the dessert because you have to eat it.
Always room for dessert.
Yeah, they go over to the counter and they put their little faces against the glass, and they're always looking at what they should get. You shouldn't be touching it. This is ours, so I can touch it. Okay. Oh, this is
That's the best part.
the best part.
Wherever you want
This
to put
goes
it.
wherever, right? Can I make little flowers? I'll serve my mom this. What do you think?
Yes.
Very cute.
This is Italian lemon cream cake. Just garnish it with a little lemon.
Very cute. Very nice. So you've been here long too, haven't you?
Yes, I've been here since they opened.
Okay. What do you like most about your job? The customers?
Customers, yeah.
The nice ones.
The nice ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of them are nice.
All right. Well, this is the desserts that we made today, but there are other varieties that you have. What are some of the ones that are the most popular?
The peanut butter pie, chocolate cake with peanut butter icing, tiramisu, the cannolis.
All the cannolis. Forgot about those.
This is probably our most popular cake, though. The
Okay.
Italian lemon cream.
Well, now I know you have tried most of the food here, but we are going to take you after the break. We're going to go back to the banquet area, right? And we're going to try some of the good food here at Vito's.
We are at Vito's Coal Fire Pizza. As you know, you've been watching all the segments and we're talking about the food, and we're finally going to get to talk with the guy himself. This is Vito.
Hi, Debbie. Hi,
Vito, how
Jeanine.
you doing? Yo.
Nice to see you again.
You were busy the whole time that we were talking because you're making all this great food for
Thank
us.
you.
So we have a feast before us, and this is always my favorite part, Janine.
The eating. All right, well, we're going to force feed her then all this food.
Exactly.
What do you think? Well, I think I'm more jacked up on the cappuccino than I was on the wine. So
Did you bring this
Yeah.
for me?
like, yes, I made you a they have decaf here too. So
And
look,
the
it's
espresso
very
shot
frothy.
is really will get you jacked
Oh yeah,
up.
jacked up.
So
Stay
this is
tuned
the
for the end of the
decaf,
show.
That's the decaf for you. Got the nice froth.
Cheers.
So we'll have,
Salud. Salud.
we'll have Vito
Chin
talk
down.
and we could eat and drink. So we did I said in the beginning of the show, we asked our Facebook friends at the Girls SSP TV, okay, what is your favorite restaurant as far as, excuse me, your favorite restaurant, why would you give it 5 stars? And here were some of the replies that we got. All right, they said, the presentation, the atmosphere, the comfort, and the service. They also said a selection of entrees.
Wow.
All right.
Are you 5 stars, I think.
I think you made the 5 stars.
Thank you. Well, I believe the first star should be always the quality of food.
Okay.
You got to have the quality of food, and you got to have service. And like you said, the atmosphere, it lends itself, and just for people to come in and have a great time and enjoy a good meal.
You have so many different atmospheres here
Yep.
too, because if you come with a date, there's a private little booth you could sit
Yep.
in. There's a nice bar if you're with
Yes.
like a group of people, you
Yep.
want to chit chat around. And then we're in the banquet room over here too.
Yep.
So this is where we're going to get down and dirty with the food. because I've been waiting all day. I've been smelling all the food cooking and whatever. But everybody watching, I mean, you could go out to eat, but sometimes you just want to cook at home. So what can you tell someone watching? What would be one thing that you could tell them if you want to make a good sauce?
Well, I would say you want to start off with a good tomato. That is the most important. Here at Vito's, we use a San Marzano tomato sauce. We use it for everything. We use it to make our tomato sauce. We use it to make our marinara sauce. Now each one would have a little bit different application. Like if you're doing marinara sauce, you would have some chopped up garlic and olive oil, and you would get that all going with some basil. Then you would add the sauce in later. But so there's all different applications. We do our pizza sauce with this. Most pizza places get a pizza sauce, which is a thick, heavy, like pasty kind of sauce. We don't do that here. Also, we use the San Marzano and apply it to all our sauces. And we make our pizzas with that. We do our regular tomato sauce, and we do our marinara sauce with that.
My son loves the chicken parm. Okay, and I know it's like bigger than him when it comes out, and that kid's this big, but he could eat it, pretty much eat it all. But he loves it. My kids, and kids don't lie, they love coming here because they love your food, and they'll say, I love their sauce.
And you mentioned the chicken parm and stuff like that. What we do is we get fresh chicken breast in. We slice it, we bread it. It's not frozen patty or frozen. So a lot of the stuff we do here, we take the extra step and try to make the quality of the food.
Vito's Coal Fire Pizza is nice because you tell the kids, hey, we're going to Vito's Coal Fire Pizza. They're happy because they're getting pizza, but if you don't know, they have a lot of different choices here, not just with the pizza. So it's nice to kind of trick the kids
here,
as
like
well.
Here we added a new item. We have an apple salad that we added to our thing. And again, we have people that come in for lunch. We have business people that come in for lunch. People coming in for. So we have hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
And then a full dinner menu and all
your special. Full dinner menu. We have paninis, wraps, cheesesteaks.
You could come here anytime because you're open all the time.
Anytime we're open. Yeah, we open at 10 in the morning to 11 at night.
Well, Jeannine's going to celebrate a special time this year, and we usually come for special occasions. A lot of people like to stop because if you have the kids with you, like you said, everybody's happy. So Jeannine's going to begin the beginning of her year of celebrating her 40th birthday. And so this is one of the many cakes that you're probably going to get. This is one of the
candles.
Italian love
getting
cake.
gypped here.
Is this Italian
lemon.
Lemon cake.
Yes.
You smell that lemon, Jeannine?
I do.
Oh my God. I mean, it's just so delicious.
Go ahead, Debbie.
You know what's coming.
I know. She thinks
you know what she's up to.
She's going to get it. She's going to get it.
But if people want to come here, they can have dessert. I will say I was here. Well, I do a lot of business here in Schuylkill County, and when we have the lunch, although you make everything from scratch, it's very quick, so you're not going to be sitting here for hours on end.
Right, exactly.
Well, how long does it take for a pizza?
It takes about 3 to 4 minutes in a coal oven.
There you go.
Nice.
You know, we burn the oven in between 900 and 1,000 degrees, and the pizza gets done in 3 to 4 minutes. Averaging in 3. Sometimes we get it done in a little bit over 2 minutes, but 3 minutes is the average, depending on the heat of the oven and stuff. And here are some pizzas for the Lent. We have a seafood pizza. It's got clams, scallops, and shrimp. And then over here we have a pierogi pizza with potatoes, onions, and some cheddar cheese. And it's very popular during Lent, especially on a Friday night.
Yeah, and you know what else? I love your eggplant fries.
That's great. It's eggplant strips. They're battered and they're just in fry shape, and they're great. And you dip them in our marinara sauce.
Well, you know what time it is? Munja time.
Time. Yes.
Okay, guys, we're going to eat. I hope you're eating something good too. And if you're not, get to Vito's. The girls are going to be looking for our next stop. I know we're going back to Sophie's because...
No, I'm not.
I'm going back to Sophie's because they're going to be giving us jewelry to wear on every single show.
Yes, they are.
Isn't that great? So tune in to see all the different jewelry we have and where we're going. See you next time.